Hello everyone, Send by Heaven Studio. My name is Gisela and I'm the founder and owner of Send by Heaven LC and Send by Heaven Studio on YouTube. Today our video is to answer to our request. This person asked us to make embeds, to show how to make the embeds and what colors and how to use the colors. So I have different type of molds here. I have this coffee bean. This one is very nice to use, especially if you're making like a drink candle, and you can add the coffee beans on top. We have the peach, the blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, of course, cherries, more blueberries, because I think you can never have too many blueberries. It's the most request pie or dessert candle I have. That's why I'm always running out of strawberries or blueberries. I'm always running out. This one I use it for the oranges, but you can see it has all different type of molds, shapes that you can use to make other type of embeds. This one is the teddy bears and also the lightsaber gummies, I would say, and the worm. The lightsaber also you can use them to make for the fruit de loop candles. These are very good. The shape is perfect. I know the zero is not perfect round, but I like to use these ones. All right. So for embeds, I normally recommend to use paraffin, because paraffin is a hotter wax, a higher melt temperature wax, and it will hold more, especially if you wanted to do it in combination with gel wax. It has a better resistance to the heat as you pour the gel wax on top, and won't melt very quick or won't look messy when you do it, especially with soy wax. Yeah, no, it's not a good combination between soy wax and gel wax. It's not a good combination. Gel wax, because of the temperature that it has to be poured, it melts soy wax very quick. Paraffin can hold a little longer, and it can hold and continue hold his solid form and don't melt as you pour the gel wax. Okay, so I already have my paraffin melting, so I'm just gonna prepare my little measuring cups. So for the embeds, I recommend to use always a small measuring cup, because they're very small, so the portion of wax that you use is not as big as you making a real candle. So normally, like, not even, well, probably 2 ounces of wax will give you a lot of embeds, depending on the size of it. Okay, for the embeds, you can also use liquid dye. You can use the blocks, or you can use the chips. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, now I got all my colors. So the block, this cranberry, and also these are the chips. This is also cranberry. This is blue, and this is burgundy, and this is red. This one is exactly this. The only thing is that I graded to storage like this for me, because I think it's easy for me to mix it and it dissolves quickly than adding the block. Now I have the white and the black liquid dye. I haven't seen black and chips, but it's always good to have a black liquid dye, especially for those colors like the blueberries, because if you add just blue, it will be a simple blue. But you know, the blueberries are kind of like purpley blue. It's a very different blue. So if you want to give that tone, you can add a little bit, just a drop of the black, and that will turn the color a little darker. The peach, the liquid dye peach is a little darker, kind of like this color when you pour. So I normally blend it a little bit with white. So I'm gonna start pouring. So right now I need blueberries. Also, I want to show you for the cranberries, if you're making a cranberry pie or a cranberry drink, you can still use the blueberries as the blueberry molds as the cranberries. You just change the color. So I'm gonna make the peach, gonna make blueberries, cranberries, strawberries, and cherries. I just recently make a batch of raspberries, so I'm not gonna use it, and I'm not gonna use this ones either. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna make the blueberries. We have our half a cup of paraffin wax. We're gonna use you can use navy blue, the darkest blue you have. And the temperature right now is 199. We're gonna mix our blue. Okay, we're gonna add one drop of black. Oops. We're gonna mix it. Be sure you mix it properly. We're gonna do our test. For embeds, I always recommend to test the color, so that way you get the best color possible. So right now I'm gonna let it sit so I can show you guys. And we're gonna pour our blueberries. Let me just here. You guys can see on the back there are the other embeds are starting to cool up very quick. And look, I didn't even notice. A little one, a little piece got there. Don't worry if you go outside the mold. You want to try not to spill it outside the mold, but sometimes it happens because they're really small. So the precision to pour in every one of them is sometimes it can be challenging, even if you've been making it for a long time. Still, so you have to learn not to worry about those things like that. Anyway, whatever left over outside, you always can take it off, scrape it off, and put it back in the container and melt it for the next one, for the next batch. So here's the blueberries. Okay, everyone, we're back. Our blueberries are set. Normally it took 45 minutes to an hour for them to dry, get all set, because once again, paraffin is a wax that cools up very quick in compare to other waxes. So like I tell you before, if you spread a little bit of wax around the mold, don't worry about it. What you just do is you just kind of make a little bit of pressure and they will break apart. And whatever is there, you can just, whatever comes out, you can put it back on the jar so you can remelt it so it doesn't go to waste. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna keep breaking here. I normally like to use my carving tools to make the process quickly. You can use your hands. I use my carving tools because they work quickly for me. Once you scrape all the wax, it's easy to get them out. The perfect shape. Everything else is back on the containers, so to be remelt and reused. So once again, from the bottom of your mold, you're gonna make pressure, push, and you're gonna grab. You're gonna push and grab, push and grab, push and grab, push and grab. You will have a little bit of shrinking on the back. That's normal from paraffin. And because there's very small pieces, and normally this is the bottom part, it doesn't make sense to top it because you will be giving yourself more work. Push Okay, once you take up all your blueberries, pop, 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 pop. There you have it. To do 2 minutes, we're gonna remelt this on the microwave. Okay, so we have our blueberry melt already again. I put it 2 minutes. I still have some wax that didn't melt completely. So between 2 minutes to 2.5 minutes, it will do, depending on the amount of wax that you're using. So now I keep pouring again. So don't worry about if you drip a little. Okay, so we still have a little more, so probably we'll have to come back and do another batch. Probably half of the whole mold will complete that amount, but there you have it. Once you do it once, the rest is just repeat the same step. Okay, everyone, I want to thank everybody for watching, and hope you like this video. This is my fruit salad embed. I make a few separate videos for a few of them, so that way the video doesn't get too long and it's easy to understand the mixing of the colors. Okay, so these are our cherries, our strawberries, our blueberries, our cranberries, and our peaches. So these are perfect for you to make dessert candles, or make your cocktail candles, and even to decorate other type of candles. If you had cupcakes, put a strawberry on top or a cherry on top, whatever you want. Be creative, have fun. You can see this is very simple to do, a little time consuming, yes, but it's fun to do. So once again, if you have any questions, please comment below. I will respond to you as soon as I can. And also I recently created a Facebook group for candle making and soap making. I still haven't get into the soap making, but I have a few members there that are very they have big experience about soap making and body products. So every time, if you have a question or if that's what you want to do, you can join the group. Candle Makers, the next level candle maker, that's the name of the group. I'm gonna put the link. Also, I want to show you and remember you that use always a sample, create a sample of your colors, so that way you're sure that that's the color that you want for your embeds. Sometimes just pouring colors doesn't give the best result, so you better taste, and it will depend. Start with a little, then move forward. If you need it darker, then you add more, or add color black. to make it darker, or you can add white to make it lighter. I will put a link on the link of the dye, the color dyes that I use, and also where you can find some of the molds that I use as well. Okay, so thank you once again. Thank you for watching. Please stay safe, stay strong, stay blessed. Bye.